Alright, hello and welcome to Season 8, Episode 2, Lakeside Cabin. It's been a while, and I think I've only done one painting that's like this one, where it's contained in a frame within the canvas. I think there's only been one so far where it was in like a saw blade, or he painted it on a saw blade, I guess, actually, for that one. So that one was kind of more like a custom canvas, but so maybe this is the first, like this specifically, where the painting is contained within a frame in the canvas and then he paints outside said frame. Like, I want to say I haven't done one like this specifically then in that case, maybe. But here we are now. So I just have to be mindful to make sure I keep my objects close. Like, I think I want to like move this up just a touch. There we go. I think that'll be the play. Once again, what do you know? I need a pink color. What do you know? I don't have a pink color. The typical struggle. The typical struggle. What, can I use orange for this, actually? I could maybe use orange for this. Maybe I can get away with the orange, actually. Let's try orange, as I am already trying orange. We're pretty deep into the orange, so we're just gonna roll with it. Gonna just give it a go. Let's also try, yeah. I don't want it to be too strong. I don't want it to go too crazy. But I do want it to be there. Morning Lakeside, what? That's right. The cabin in the title gives away that there will be a cabin in this at some point. It's kind of crazy, right? Oh. Damn, planned attack. Justin showed up right after G showed up. A coincidence? I think not. Mario Must See Monday, also known as How are y'all doing today? Are you doing good, Justin, now that you're awoken from your Kendall dream? I mean, you mean reality? True. You've been up since like 6. Damn. I have not been up since 6. I woke up at like, I think 10 or 11 something, and then I was in bed for a while. And then I got up. But then I didn't wake up and then stay in bed for as long as I did yesterday. Yesterday I did that for like a while. So I got up at an earlier time still, so dub. Being up since 6 though, sheesh. That goes kind of crazy. Any particular reason, or did you just coincidentally wake up at 6? You're like, all right, guess I'm awake now. Yeah, for those who saw the Blue Sky post, unrelated to the current topic, I'm thinking of playing some Isaac after this. I've been watching some Isaac recently. I'm like, damn, I kind of want to play some now. It's been... Apparently, I last opened the game December 6th of last year. That was the last time I played Isaac. You should get about 7 these days. I guess waking up at 6 isn't like that much more crazy then, by comparison. But definitely still a whole hour earlier makes a difference. Have you been doing things the whole time? Or you just been kind of chilling? Damn, you missed it last night, Justin. G and I beat Peak. G beat Peak. And we did it deathless. Actually, there was not a single time either of us even like got like unconscious during the whole expedition. It was kind of gaming. I was like, damn, okay. I think it was we got close like 2 times. I'm still thinking about it. Gee, that like the first half of that volcano last night, like I don't know if like I just took us like the wrong way or something, but I was like, why is this so rough right now? Why are we going through it? Yo, Shaggy, morning, son. How are you today? I hope it's going good. They added Isaac to Butterlord 120 stream. God, a modern day classic already. DoorDash, and you took Anna's car to the shop for a tire rotation and brake stuff. Pog? Yeah, I figured you were probably asleep, but I was like, well, might as well tag anyways. But Discord did show you online, so might have been a weird mobile moment. Chain grabbing? Tio, they're chain grabbing. I still don't know why the first chain that you used in the volcano, like your chain like dipped down so low for some reason. I'm like, why the fuck did it do that? Like, I don't know if he's got like a weird, like some weird specific placement issue or something. Cause like usually the chain is like pretty like it usually curves slightly, but yours was like, vroom. I'm like, why did it do that? Okay, you know, we were talking about this last night, Justin, without you there because you had left by that point, but on DoorDash, like, can you just go out at any point and just like pick an order, be like, okay, I want to do that randomly? Because like, I'm pretty sure I remember you or someone else telling me a while back how for, I think it's Uber, like you have to schedule in advance, like, yep, I'll be working from this hour to this hour, and you can't, like, you can't work outside those hours. Whereas I'm pretty sure you said with DoorDash, you can just like go and like just be like, oh yeah, I'll do that order right now. Just no problem. Like Prozy's video saving every item for just in case. That is actually so accurate. You're so real for that. Okay, Sky is done, I think. I can see the vision. It's not pink, but it's orange. But the vision is there. Yeah, shout outs to Pro ZD videos being goated. You had fun at a Halloween party dressed up as a shirtless cowboy. Damn, was it Pog? That's a crazy costume to go to a party with. If you're a platinum driver, you can do it whenever, but otherwise you have to schedule. What's even like the condition to being a platinum driver? Just like doing X amount of orders and like being good, like not like, you know, like, oh, this driver took my food, this driver never showed up, whatever. can hop in at any time if you aren't platinum, but if the zone you're in is full, it requires you to schedule. Okay, I mean that's valid. That's valid. That really is me in peak though. I am. Oh my god. Amazing. Wow. Thank you, Anna, for the 17 months on the 13 stream streak. Oh my goodness. Morning. I hope your your rotated tires are doing good, and your brakes are checked good now. Yeah, no, that is super me in peak. For real, for real. Like I save my items for as long as I possibly can. Like I want to save this for like I cannot go anywhere else. I need to use this item now. Like that's like my use case. Which I think is good. Like I don't want to be out here like just spamming my items constantly and then be like, oops, I used my item. I don't have one anymore when I could have just went a different way. Sometimes you just have to look. Sometimes you just have to look around and be like, okay, let's see. Like maybe I can go a different path and get up without having to use this pin or whatever. They spin as expected? Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Being platinum has to do with acceptance rate on orders, your rating, and how many orders you complete within a month. Okay. So basically be a good dasher, and I guess you have to be like somewhat like consistent with it, which makes sense. Completing 100 orders in a month. I feel like on like paper that sounds like a lot, but I imagine like in practice that's like not really that many at the same time, because that'd be like even if you did it like Monday to Friday or something throughout a month, like that would be like doing like 5 orders a day or something, like ish. And I'm sure 5 orders in itself like isn't that much in the grand scheme of things. Like, yeah, like 20 days in a month, like, let's say you did 5 orders a day, like, yeah. That's not too bad at all, if you were to do it like that. Actually, you know, I want to... Damn, are you not worked today, Anna? Or are you off because of car things that Justin mentioned? Oh, she is working? Damn. Still pulling up for that resub, though. Feels really good. Feels Homer Simpson in Fortnite. $20 an hour on average. The other night was more like 35 an hour? Dang. Can't complain there, right? You made it 70 bucks in 2 hours? Well, I guess that would add up to 35 bucks an hour. That works out for me. Just looking, just analyzing. This is no context at all. Do any of y'all trim your nose hairs? Curious. It's like, I feel like over the last like year, I've started trimming mine. I should probably at some point in time get like an actual like nose hair trimmer, because I just have this like pair of like scissors that I just use for it. I've only cut myself once doing it. Ever since, but that was like 2 or 3 years ago. So ever since then, I've not cut myself doing it. It was not a good time. It wasn't too bad, but I was literally about to, I remember we were going out to get sushi, and the whole time in like the car ride with David, I like just had a tissue in my nose because it kept bleeding. Thankfully it like stopped by the time we got there, but I was like, God damn it, this didn't have to happen. So I guess that that caused me to be more cautious. Like ever since the time I cut my finger, like 9 years ago when I was washing dishes, like that made me, I think, start being more cautious. Be more aware and less careless when like cleaning dishes, specifically knives. I'm like running out of space, bruv. I wouldn't say nose trimming hurts, except for the time where I cut myself. Like that hurt a little bit, but like I'd say otherwise it doesn't actively hurt to like trim nose hairs. IMO. Like I swear, like it makes me feel like I can breathe better after I trim the nose hairs. IMO. Ooh, that was a good back crack. Oh, there's another one I could feel, but it didn't go through. It got silenced. I haven't touched your nose hairs for 5 years, so it's so tricky to cut them. It's definitely awkward, like with this little pair of scissors I have. Like that definitely makes it a little bit awkward to try and trim the hairs. Because it's definitely not meant for that task, but it does the job anyways. But I feel like right now I'm like, I feel like I can just breathe better. I feel like it feels clearer in my nose now, which is nice. Yeah, because I'm using a pair of scissors that's meant for like cutting hair. So I think it was like back in like early pandemic, I bought like a pair of scissors to be like, all right, should I try and cut my own hair, I guess, question mark. And it's honestly a pretty good little pair of scissors. Like it actually does a pretty good job of cutting whenever I do use it. So I'm like, okay, you know, take it. I guess I could just fucking do this. I'm using a small brush for this. I don't know why I'm doing that. It definitely takes a lot longer than like an actual nose hair trimmer, because those things you just put in your nose and just go, and it's done in like a few seconds, it seems like. So the scissors, you have to like, you know, kind of make sure you're not cutting your nose and it's like be getting all around in these angles, and it's like an awkward spot just in general to do it. I am definitely gonna run out of space on the bottom of this canvas. I'm not gonna have enough room to make it like 1-to-1 for sure, but that's fine. Well, the good news is that I don't know what the good news is actually. We're supposed to make chana masala tonight. That's fun. But for real, I'm like noticing like, damn, is MM speedrunning on the downfall right now? Curious. Just because I saw Morpheus post last night on Blue Sky. He was like, what if in theory I just dropped everything and learned LM, being Luigi's Mansion? And I'm like, damn, like I'm like low-key kind of want to take a break from it for a bit, as I have not done it in like 2 weeks almost, I think, at this point. I like thought about doing some runs today, but I was like, I don't know if I even feel like it, like honestly. Like I kind of just want to like, I don't know, I kind of want to just chill. Maybe because I've just went so goddamn long with basically only playing MM, and then like sometimes a little bit of other things. But it's like, damn, I just kind of want to play other things for a bit. I think is what I'm feeling. I think that's the vibe. Therapy's been going well. Do you feel like it's helping you slowly and the therapist is just pure kindness? Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. I am glad to hear it. Because Mirror keeps getting burnt out more and more. I mean, I think for all masks for me, like, I've been doing it for like over a year almost. Like, I'm pretty sure I started I did my first run, I think, in like November of last year sometime. I remember I learned it in the summer of last year, so it's been over a year since I learned all masks. It's crazy, it's been like a year. I'm like, what the fuck, man? But and I remember when I did my first run, I think I didn't do like many runs for like a couple months, and then I started getting more into it. But I think I definitely have like just done so much of it. Like I think I just want to like do a little bit of other gaming for a bit. Like I've been enjoying playing Peak, and yeah, low-key may play some Isaac today. I've been like watching some Isaac recently, so it's like got me kind of wanting to play. And it's been a long time. I said earlier, I haven't played Isaac since it was December 4th of last year. So it's been close to a year since I played. Just got the inspiration. I feel it around too, but I'm starting to feel it, but for other reasons. That's valid. You know, more an owl. How's it going, kid? God, you know, I fucking say that shit, and like probably most people these days don't even know what the hell it's referencing. Because the person who did that shit like doesn't even like exist anymore. I haven't seen him online in a minute, at least on Twitch. It's been a minute. Maybe Justin will be like, I remember where that's from. I said last night though, I was like, what if I unironically played Sly 3 today? But I think before I just do that, I should actually go through and like make sure my controller functions, because I remember my PS2 controller, I I've had issues with it in the past. I remember where like one of the buttons was just like not very functional sometimes. Like it was usually fine, but sometimes it would give me a hard time. And so it's like I wouldn't want to like get into the mindset and like set up stream and be like, yeah, we're doing slide today, and then be like, oops, my shit's fucked up and I can't play. Sorry. I wouldn't want to do that. So I'll have to. I'll have to do that at some point, though. Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I've baked you a cake. Yours truly, Ebo. More Ebo. Vibing before another 5-day work week? Hell yeah. Love me a good work week of 5 days? Question mark? Vibing though is good. Of course. Work can be fun sometimes. Bulk season? That was rabbit season. My new favorite feature of the Twitch app is loading a stream, getting an ad, the stream plays for 3 seconds, and it gives you the same ad again. Exclamation mark, gift Ebo a sub to save him, please. I hate that shit though. The Twitch app is just forever dysfunctional. AF. But I hate that shit when it's like the stream just like doesn't load or barely load, and then it's like, oops, I'm gonna play another ad. Like, ah, yes, my favorite thing. Milk tea. Had it for the first time today. Legendary video. I don't understand how it never gets better. I don't know either. Like, ever since ever, I have only ever heard people say about the Twitch app that this shit sucks. I've never heard people be like, oh wow, I love the Twitch app, it works so good. Never hear that. And it's been like 10 years I've been hearing that. Like, it makes sense that like the app isn't as good as the website version. It's like, damn. Like, I never had those problems with YouTube, for example. So it's like, I don't know why it's such a hard thing for Twitch. And I swear, and Skittle agrees, or Skittle's one that said this originally, that it's like it feels like if you're watching a stream on mobile, like you get just more ads, it feels like. I don't know if that's true, but it honestly feels like it sometimes when I'm watching a stream on my phone. Like, it feels like I'm just constantly getting ads all the time. I'm like, bruh. Like, I don't know if it's like to try and like capitalize on like, you know, fucking iPad kids are just sitting there with their iPad, just looking at things, like not really knowing what's happening, just being like, whoa, there's things happening on the screen for me. Whoa. Like, I wonder if that's like the low-key tactic they're going for. Maybe it's all just a ploy to get people to pay for a Twitch Turbo. Which honestly, it's still worth it to get though, low-key. I don't know. I know some people are like, I don't want to give Amazon my money, but like at the end of the day, it's also like, damn. You giving them your money or not, they'll still be fine either way. So I guess if like the monthly fee of Turbo is, if it's like not detrimental to you, then it's probably worth it if you use Twitch enough. I'll probably get on that sometime down the road, but right now it's probably not the best time to do that for me. Just because, yeah, Twitch ads can be so egregious at times. Well, is the stream working for you now, Ebo? Question mark. Nice try, Twitch. Want to give you money? Try to avoid giving Amazon money because it can go to other small businesses and businesses that are better, which is valid at the same time. But like, yeah, right now I don't want to drop money on it because reasons. But yeah, like I said, I feel like give it, like if I was to choose to give or not give Amazon my money, like for me, my mindset's definitely like, well, it definitely doesn't really make much of a difference personally. So I guess I'd rather just convenience myself, which is what they want you to do. Which, you know, I think this is just a shitty thing with like modern day, like a lot of like online companies or like even like some like just like, yeah, some websites or some apps where it's like so shit to use a website or app without ad blocker or like subscribing. Like they make it so bad to like bait people into just like subscribing to their service. Like I know y'all have been on there before on like anime watcher websites, like, you know, very legal anime websites, and they sometimes, some websites I think are really annoying about it, where it's just like, please don't use ad blocker, help support us. And then if you turn off ad blocker, the website is so unusable because there's like 8 billion pop-up ads. Like I remember like anytime I've tried using any of those websites on my phone, like it is just unusable because you try and click anywhere on the website and it just pops up an ad over your entire screen and you have to close it, and it's like it takes forever to do anything. Oh yeah, I definitely just use ad blocker for like most things as well, but also like for things like Twitch, like uBlock doesn't like really work anymore. I don't know. I don't know if people still are working on it, but there definitely used to be like a bunch of Twitch ad blocker like softwares that people were making, and it's like, oh, use this extension to block Twitch ads. Oh, this one isn't working anymore. Use this different one instead that someone else made. Like it was like a constant back and forth. And yeah, that's valid too. Yeah, like it's definitely nice supporting people on Twitch that you watch, for sure. But it's like even some news websites are like so bad. Like sometimes like I'll click on like an article on my phone and it'll pop up, and I guess like the little like built-in like Chrome browser thingy where it's like not the actual like browser, but it's like the little like pop-up browser thing. So it has ads, and some fucking news article websites are so awful. But I do have Brave installed on my phone, so if it's a website that's super bad about it, I can just like hit the little button in the top right and hit like open in Brave, and then no ads, baby. So go fuck yourself, news websites. Should I play a medieval role-playing game or a magical assassin role-playing game? Magical assassin role-playing game sounds kind of spicy. Sounds up your alley. Also, I completely have like super not done the cabin yet because I just like have gone into like just doing everything else. I'm teasing it. People are like, when's the cabin gonna happen? When's the cabin gonna get painted in? Gotta keep you on your toes. Dude, I hate that shit, Owl. Yeah, like how some websites are like, you click on it, you read the article, and you try and scroll down to read more, and then it, yeah, immediately just like, give us $5 if you want to keep reading. I'm like, buh. And, you know, one could say, like, oh, well, that's just like paying for a newspaper, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But, like, it's not like the newspaper. It's not like someone's, like, giving me the newspaper and then being like, oh, yeah, I can read the newspaper. But then as soon as you turn a page, they, like, rip it out of your hands. But, like, sorry, that'll be $5 if you want to keep reading. It's like, they don't, like, no. You know what? I'm surprised hasn't become a thing. Don't make this a thing. Don't make this a thing, guys. But, like, I'm honestly surprised it hasn't become a thing where, like, to make it so it's like if you want to click on like a website on Google, it's like, oh, you have to like pay or something to like open, like, oh, I want to click on this news website. You have to like pay to open the link. I don't know how that, like, that wouldn't even work. Like, I don't even think that's even possible, but like, I'm like just surprised something like that like isn't a thing. Some greedy shit like that doesn't exist, because companies will go to like any, they'll go down any avenue to like just get money out of people. Like, I don't use it, but like I've heard people say on like the New York Times, like apparently you have to pay now to do the mini crossword. Like you have to like have a subscription. Whereas I'm pretty sure before it definitely used to be free, and now you supposedly have to pay for it, and it's like, damn. Can't even get a mini crossword for free anymore. Feels bad. Don't watch the news or see them. Too much depressive shit. Don't need that on your mind. Yeah, I super don't watch the news. And, you know, it's kind of like a trap sometimes, but like when you scroll left on your homepage on like, at least on my Pixel, it brings up like random articles. And I've like hit like, don't show these topics probably like over 100 times. Like, don't show me anything relating to Trump. Don't show me anything related to world hunger. I don't know. Just whatever, like, you know, depressing topics. Like, I've curated so many things that on my feed. Where it's like, alright, get this out of here. 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 I wonder at what point it would just be like, we have nothing to show this guy anymore. But I'm like, yeah, like I know, like, you know, it's like things are happening, but I'm like, damn, I don't need this shoved in my face. Manage to help out your local food bank and donate some time/money to help out during those troubling times. What kind of stuff do you do there? Just like sorting things for them, or like you said, donate some time/money to help out. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty nice thing to do. We like to hear that. I mean, I'm sure they're probably very appreciative, I'd assume. I'd hope they're very appreciative. Especially since since you said donating some time/money, so it seems like you're doing it just cause. And you're not getting paid for it or anything. Like, damn, okay. Look at this guy go. Trying to keep busy, that's definitely a good thing, for sure. I feel that. I hate when I have just like times where I'm just like, I just have like nothing I want to do. I hate that. I don't like being in those moods where it's just like there's nothing I want to be doing, or like I'm just like bored of everything. If it helps, we went for a walk yesterday, and it's definitely getting to that point in time, point in the year where it is just like getting so much more winter feeling, and I hate it because it was so sunny out, and I was like, oh, it's 12 Celsius, that's not too bad, and then I was like, man, it's cold out here, dude. Fuck. I had to wear a jacket and my sweater to not be like frozen. And I'm like, damn, why is it so cold? Me talking about how much I hate winter for the next 4 months because I will never like that season. 50 degrees? See, G was telling us last night that he was like, oh, it was the opposite for me. I was like too hot. Like I brought my sweater or my jacket on. I like didn't want to carry it, but I was too warm like with it on. And I'm like, buh. Feels bad. I know. I posted it on Blue Sky on Sunday, but I was like, oh boy, I can't wait for it to be dark at 5 p.m. today. Yay. Isn't that so cool? Yeah, I hate that shit. And you know, like, I've also, alert, it's cabin time. But I've always been told that supposedly daylight savings is only a thing because of farmers like a long time ago. Like I don't know even what it is, just something relating to farmers. Like it was something because of them. I don't know what, but I think I've also been told they have like the technology is a thing now where like they don't even need daylight savings. So I'm like, why do we still do this shit? Like it is just awful. There's no benefit to it, in my opinion. Like it gets like, especially for people like getting out of work and like even to some degree, like probably people getting out of like school or like high school or whatever, like you wake up, you go to school or work, whatever, and then you get out of work, at like, I don't know, 4 or 5, 6 maybe, and by the time you get out of work, it's like already pitch black basically. And like, you know, same for school, like maybe you have like a long like way home, like you have to wait for the bus or something to get home from school, or you like do an after school activity and it's like by the time you get home it's like pitch black or like already getting dark. Like it's so depressing seeing it get dark at like 5 p.m. I'm like, bro, it's like 5:10 and it's like basically pitch black. Meanwhile in the summer it's like 9 p.m. and there's still daylight out. I'm like, damn. Take me back to the summer, god damn it. Bring us 6-hour work days. Let's do more with our time. I definitely heard like so many talks over the years of like some countries or whatever being like, oh, we might do, and I think some countries might do this, do a 4-day work weeks, where like you just work like you just like don't even work 40 hours, or it's like you work like 4 days a week, like 10-hour days, which low key, I think if I had to pick between like 4-day weeks, 10-hour days, or 5 days a week, 8 hours, it's like, I don't know. Honestly, just give me the 4-day work week. like working 10 hours a day, like that might be a little bit rough, but I feel like working 2 extra hours every day to have like an extra day off, I feel like that could be vibes. But also those days might be kind of rough because it's like you get home and it's like, damn, I'm tired AF and don't have energy to do things, or it's like too late to like do many things already. So that might be a little unlucky. But I don't know. It would just go hard though if 4-day work weeks or more was just the norm. I think that'd be hype. No, people need to be slaving at the job for 5 days a week. It's how I've done it my whole life, and it's how my dad did his whole life too. So I don't know why this new generation should get off easy. Some CEO probably. Some dumb fuck probably. Mouse, you can move when you feel like it. It did that thing where my mouse just didn't move that whole time when I tried clicking and dragging. And I'm like, okay. I love working, said no one. I mean, there are definitely people that like probably really like what they do. For sure. But then it kind of gets to that point where it's like, if you really love what you're doing, like, do you consider it working at that point? Because I know there are people that are like, you know, that classic saying, like, oh, you never work a day in your life if you're doing something you love. I need like a single, like, ugh. Okay, there we go. That's fine. But like, I don't know. I think for some people also, just like getting out and like just being there, like doing things, is probably also good for them. Just like I'm low key, like I'm trying to get something, trying to find something in town here. But a huge nerf of living in a small town is there's just less opportunities for things. But I do think it would be kind of nice to have something that makes me get out of the house for like a few hours each day. I did mention this briefly, but I did apply for something like the other week. I should have asked them like how long does it usually take to get back, to hear back. I should have asked them that. Like I thought about like after the fact, I'm like, damn, I should have asked them. Can work on an ice cream shop or a yogurt shop. Honestly, I wonder how that'd be. How I'd like that. There is apparently a Dairy Queen opening up, and I don't know if it's gonna be like an all year round thing, because all the other like ice cream stands, like they definitely close here in the winter. Like they're all like the two ice cream places that we'd go to in the summer, like they're closed right now. They'll be closed until like May, so it's like rip. But I'd assume, unless if they're building this Dairy Queen to have it ready for next season, for like the upcoming summer, spring season, maybe that's their game plan. DQ closed. I'm pretty sure. I haven't been to the Dairy Queen that's out in the, because the Dairy Queen that's existed in our area, it's like a 15-minute drive ish, but it's also like a 1-minute drive, like 1 or 2 minutes down the road from the Giga Chad ice cream place that I talked about a bunch. So it's like I have no reason to ever go to the Dairy Queen other than like I would never go there because I would just go to the other ice cream place instead. That's way more Chad. But I'm pretty sure that Dairy Queen still closes during the cold months because it's like it's not like a walk-in store. It's just like a stand. Like you just walk up to the front. You don't go inside. So it doesn't. I don't think that one has like burgers and such like other Dairy Queens do. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Maybe it's changed sometime over the past who knows how long since it's been since I've been there. Met Vince. Hello from the Starbucks washroom. Good morning. How's it going? You're at Starbucks but not at the washroom this time? What? No washroom. Yo, and thanks. This one is turning out pretty good. I do like this, like, the pond lake area in the front here. It's just tragic that I'm, like, running out of space at the bottom. Like, I need just, like... It's crazy how many times it'd be helpful if I could, like, move the canvas down to the bottom of the screen here. But also, they need room for the tools, so what can you do? What can you do? Not really anything. Nothing to be done. Washroom is restroom? Yes. You know, like, I feel like, cause there's, like, bathroom, washroom, restroom, which... I feel like washroom and restroom, I feel like, are probably, like, pretty interchangeable. I guess bathroom is probably more supposed to be, like, oh, it has a shower and a bathtub in it, whatever. But I feel like they are also at the same time very interchangeable, IMO. I'm sure there's some technical, like, actually difference between all of them, most likely. I would assume at least. Restroom should have beds for rest. True. That's actually a good point. I agree. I agree. I mean, you probably haven't heard of it, Vince, but there's this like new game that came out a few months ago that's called Peak, and it's literally a game that's like bouldering but a video game. Yeah, it's the rock climbing one. Yeah, maybe you saw, I did stream it like once or twice. Maybe you saw that. What am I doing tomorrow? I have nothing planned for tomorrow. All right, do you have a something for tomorrow planned? Pausers? Peak looks so fun. Damn, that'd be crazy, you playing Peak. I actually got David to play it. I played with David once, but he hasn't played with me since Blubbers. on Halloween, there were people dressed up as some of the characters from Peak. Oh, really? That's hype. Did you get a picture with them? Or did you get any photos? Damn, I remember I saw in my email, I think, that that they had some kind of like Halloween event. I was like, damn, we should go to that, David. I haven't been bouldering in so long. Love me some bouldering. There's a photo on Facebook. I'm not logged into Facebook on anything these days, tragically, so I don't know if I could look at it. But I think, because I think the like dates that it said was like the 26th or something that I remember. And I think like when I saw that, it was like after it or something. Unless that was something else, because you said on Halloween. You're free the whole day tomorrow? Pausers? I mean, that could be a thing. Okay, it was earlier than Halloween. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know if David works every day, because I'm pretty sure he is working right now. I don't know if he's working every day. Would you be trying to come over here? Or are we supposed to go over there? David working? Allegedly. Maybe it's all a scam. Maybe he's lying to us. But I'd be down, because I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. But also, if David isn't like available like for most of the day, then I guess it would be more hype if you were to come here. Oh, and I said this before, like when we were gonna hang out like a month ago or so, but I was like, yo, if you come here, we could play Puzzle League for a bit, and that'd be hype, because we haven't played Puzzle League in a long time. That'd be fun. I was about to tell Prack, like, alright, Prack, take tomorrow off. Vince is coming by. He'll be like, ugh, butter. Yeah. I know Arma and I were talking about that the other day. Are you talking shit? Oh my god, Prack. I'm not talking shit. I was just saying, if I was to tell you, Prague, that's crazy that you either have been lurking or you just showed up, but you probably just showed up because otherwise you would have typed your, oh my fucking god, yes, slay. I was saying though, because Vince is apparently gonna come by tomorrow, and I was like, I should tell Prague to take tomorrow off and come hang out with us. But then you'd be like, ugh, butter. No, I can't. Yeah, we did summon Prague. Yeah, I'm down to do something tomorrow. I am super down. That's actually so tragic that you weren't able to make it when Prac was here, though, Vince. So, yo, good morning, Phantom. Is that a newest GDQ runner I see? Pausers? Also, damn, like, is there just nobody in the store right now, Vince, at Starbucks? Or are you, like, in the back hiding or something? but not in the washroom for once. Damn. Are you gonna have Morpheus on your couch so he can be like, "Hey guys, I'm Morpheus. I love Mega Man." And then that can be his commentary. Like, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, so yeah, could you explain this part of the game?" And he'd be like, "Dude, I love Mega Man." I think he would be amazing. Send tweet. Too famous. This guy is too famous. You're tempted to go to GDQ because DK Rando is in? Who's doing it? And is it you, Smile? Imagine Prague doing a GDQ run. Like, yeah, so I have to do this fucking trick. Hate this shit. No. Have you ever submitted to GDQ, Prague? Unless if you're always like, I don't want to do that shit. He said in your Discord that if the run's on the first 3 days he can. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know he was going. I low-key want to try for SGDQ. I think that would be fun. We'll have to see though. I don't know if it'd be a thing I could do right now, but I think that'd be fun if I'd be able to make that work. Okay, okay, we're gonna do the whole making the frame thing. Are you ready? This is where, like, in the Bob Ross episode, he would have like a piece of paper that, like, I think like was already like cut out, and then he like would tear it off, and that's how he makes the clean frame around the painting. In case if anyone's curious how he does it. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Don't you guys love that sound? Oh, DK Rando's glitchless? Damn. Meanwhile, Wind Waker Rando, anything goes, basically. You can do anything you want. Oh, I guess I'll... Okay. I guess I could just ask in the group chat if David's... Where's the group chat? At Van. Are you... Dude, it always messes with me, Vince, like how to like tag David in Discord, like in DMs, because I have to type his username. Because in like the regular, like in like Kendall's server that we're in, like his name says David, so I'm gonna type at David. But in like DMs, I have to like type like at ban, and it always messes with me like every single time. And are you? Unrelated to that though, are you at all nervous for your GDQ run, Phantom? Or are you just looking forward to it? Cause like how y'all remember me saying this, how for my GDQ hotfix runs I've done, like I was pretty nervous, high key. Even though people always said that I allegedly didn't sound very nervous, I could tell I was fucking shitting myself the whole time. I was so scared. I think especially doing all masks, because all masks is such like a oh shit, like I don't want to fuck something up in this run. But 1 to 2 p.m. I am down. Right, ad break that's apparently playing. Okay, well, we have this nice, not very even frame. But that's okay. You're getting hungry, so you can go eat some lunch? Huge. That's what I like to hear. Alright, enjoy the lunch, Shaggy. I hope it is tasty and nutritious. Yeah, the eraser makes such a fun sound. Okay, I successfully didn't accidentally click any of these buttons at the top here. Thankfully. I was like a little nervous of that. I was like, don't fucking fat finger one of those buttons accidentally like an idiot and ruin everything. Damn, the only tragedy of it being on a Tuesday, Vince, is that the Chinese place is that Jade's is closed on Tuesdays. But Skittle and I also just had them last week on Thursday. So I don't know. Well, Skittle would probably go there again. Actually, I don't know what y'all think, but what do you think of Pita Pit Prac? I feel like I've asked you this before, but I don't remember. Because I was saying to Skittle, like I was like, damn, I low-key kind of want Pita Pit again. I don't know, Pita Pit is just like satisfying to me. But I don't know if you're much of a Pita Pit user, Prac. So I was saying because Skittle wanted to. Originally, we were gonna get Osmos last night, but then I was like, I guess I have my leftover Chinese food. I should probably eat before it sits in the fridge for like a week. And then they were like, well, I guess I could just get something else. And then I was like, damn, what if we got Burrito Boys though? And then I was like, well, we probably shouldn't go out there unless if we want to go out there for other things as well. Because I'm definitely like in the mindset usually of like, damn, I like don't normally go out for just Burrito Boys unless if we're going out there to get groceries as well. So we can kind of double up the trip to make the most out of it. That's my mindset at least. So Skittle had a burger last night. Damn, speaking of burgers, shout out to that one video where it's like some French girl trying to like pronounce English words and just her trying to say burger. Like it was some like TikTok like thing or like just some game or something where it's just like you had to like say the word for it to go to like the next thing. that one, that's a classic. What Skittle, hey. Oh, Ayo. I haven't seen that video. I need to look at that video up now. I haven't seen it in so long, but it's so good. Just for fucking saying burger. Like, oh, English. Oh, English. Yeah, the accent. The accent going kind of crazy on it. Well, let me, I mean, if I look up like French girl trying to say burger, do you think that'll make the video show up on my YouTube? But I don't know what else I would look up other than that, high key. Did you come in here Skittle as I was talking about that, or did you unlurk because I was talking about that French girl? You unlurked? Oh, French girl. Well, shit. We call this one a finished painting on that note, talking about OAO. And practicing welcome, Skittle. We like the unique frame of this one. I enjoyed the unique frame. I think it turned out pretty nice overall, I would say. So I guess we'll end the painting there. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.